Todd, and is his second. Re-entering for Somerset, number 20, Ray Norman. At the line, trying to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way, number 3, Trevor Gray. Ready to basket number 32, Ryan Jameson. Three-point goal at number 3, Gray, for Trevor Gray. That is his third three-point goal. Team hit. Good to basket number 21, Nathan Bray. He will step to the line to shoot one. Foul is on number 40, Brian Johnson. His first. That's his first three-point goal. Team 6. Ready to basket number 21, Nathan Bray. On the score, that is number 5, Michael Span. Timeout, Colts. This will be a 30-second timeout. That was on number 32. Brown, his third. Checking in the lineup for West Jessamine, number 30, Jojo Kaluba. And number 32, Ryan Jameson. Foul on number 40, Johnson, his second. Jameson at the line for 1. Blank up Church, you're needed in the locker room area, please. Blank up Church to the locker room area, please. That was on number 20, Ray Norman. That's his second. At the line for West Jessamine, it's number 5, Michael Span. Foul is on number 5, Span. That is his second. At the line for Somerset, number 21, Nathan Bray. For West Desmond, taking back in number 55, Payne, and 00 Brooks. And for Somerset, the ring line, number 44, Todd. His third. Stepping in for West Desmond, number 33, Eric Coker. Along with number 5, Michael Speck. That was on number 5, Span, his third. At the line for Somerset, Andy Cole, he will shoot 2. At the line for West Jessamine, number 55, Fane. He will shoot 2. The score, West Jessamine 62, Somerset 51. His second at the line for Somerset, number 20, Ray Norman. That is his first. Kaluma from Bray. That was on number 20, Norman. That is his third. Tied up, Somerset. WJSH At the line for West Jessamine, number 5, Michael Spann. Score by Gray. Timeout. West Jessamine, full timeout. Score by Gray. That is his fourth. At the line for Somerset, number 33, Holton. He will shoot 2. Fouls on number 33, Holton. That is his fourth. Goal line Johnson. Bring the assist to number 3, Gray. Foul is on number 20, Norman. At the line, number 5, Span. tomorrow night's semifinals where they will meet the winner of Wayne County and Taylor County.
Good team.
Number 31, Ellen is 13-7.
Ooh, in trouble.
Wherever she would go, but looking at her now you'd never tell. Someone ran away with her innocence, a memory she can't get out of her head. And I can only imagine what she's feeling when she's praying, kneeling at the edge of her bed, and she says, take me away, then take me farther. Surround me now and hold me like holy water. Holy water. She wants someone to call her angel, someone to put the light back in her eyes. She's looking through the faces and unfamiliar places. She needs someone to hear her when she cries, and she says, take me away. says take me away, then take me farther. Surround me now and hold me. She says take me away, then take me farther. Surround me now and hold me like holy water, like holy water, like holy water, like holy water.
The best on Z93 Country. The best of the new and gold, your kind of country, and the country music mafia leaders, big and rich. That's what they call it, the music mafia. And holy water there. Sylvia also with some great gold nobody. It's Jack Boxer. Let's give you the number, 1-800-905-8020. And now you got the number. It's Oklahoma Swing and Vince Gill. It's part of this long sweep.
There's a redhead from my hometown that loves to let her hair down. She tears my heart out when she starts to sing. Well, she's from the right side of Red River, and she's pretty as a picture. Well, don't you know she's this old cowboy's dream?
Oh, there's a boy from Okie City, and I sure think he's pretty, but I know he's trying to steal my heart away. Oh, my mama tried to warn me, he's done time in California, but he'll be in Okie till his dying day.
There's a dance we do in Oklahoma, a dance like you've never seen. Sit back and we're gonna show ya how to do that Oklahoma swing. Well, when two Okies get together, and there's nothing they like better than to hold each other on a sawdust floor.
I love it when we're swaying to those sweet twin fiddles playing. Come on, boy, what are we waiting for?
There's a dance we do in Oklahoma, a dance like you've never seen. Sit back and we're gonna show ya how to do that Oklahoma swing. Yeah, there's a dance we do in Oklahoma, a dance like you've never seen. Sit back and we're gonna show ya how to do that Oklahoma swing. Yeah, how to do that Oklahoma swing.
We're Z93 Country, today's country. Jingle bell rock, jingle bells swing, and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock, Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time, dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square, in the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling feet, that's the Jingle Bell Rock. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling feet, that's the Jingle Bell, that's the Jingle Bell, that's the Jingle Bell Rock.
WMKZ.
I woke up early with a pounding in my head. I'd been out the night before with all my friends. A little worried, kind of wondering what I did. I said, Lord, please forgive me for my sins. My wife wanted to kill me, but she tried to save me first. You're going if I have to drag your butt to church. I love this crazy tragic, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life. I read the hymns and kind of sort of sang along, made it through the Sunday sermon wide awake. We met the family for dinner at our home, drank some beer, watched the game, and cooked some steaks. My little brother had a big fight with his wife, and my poor mother sat between them both all night. I love this crazy tragic, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life. Said a prayer for cousin Michael in Iraq. We're all aware that he may never make it back. We talked about the way we missed his stupid jokes, and how he loved to be a soldier more than most. I laid in bed that night and thought about the day, and how my life was like a roller coaster ride. The ups and downs and crazy turns along the way, it'll throw you off if you don't hold on tight. You can't really smile until you shed some tears. I could die today or I might live on for years. I love this crazy tragic, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life. I love this crazy tragic, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life. All right. It's a beautiful life, awful beautiful life. I love this life.
best on Z93 Country. The best of the new and gold York kind of country. It's Daryl Worley and Awful Beautiful Life. George Strait in there with a great holiday song, that Jingle Bell Rock. It's Jack Boxer. That time of year when all the end of the year lists. We'll fill in the blanks in a couple of minutes. Stay close. Let's keep the sweep rolling right now, though. It's Michael Peterson. Your kind of country.
I did everything I could to get you here tonight without telling you why. Now, girl, if you only would, please hold out your hand. Just close your eyes. I've been dying to ask you one burning question. Will you be mine from here to eternity? I'm asking you to. Can't wait to see how it looks on your hand. I'll give you everything that one woman needs from a one woman man. I'll be strong, I'll be tender, man of my word, and I will be yours from here to eternity. I'm asking you to share your life with me now and forever. I guarantee I'll always stay by your side. I promise my love to you. I'm willing and able and ready to. Whatever you need, I am here for you, and I'll always be from here to eternity.
The following is a presentation of Z93 Sports and our coverage of high school basketball. 93.1 FM Z93 is proud to be supporters of our local athletes along with our great sponsors. Keep listening throughout the broadcast and be sure and thank them for this presentation of basketball action. Right now, let's get you down courtside as Z93 takes you live to high school sports. Coverage of all four of our local teams found right here throughout the season. This is Z93 Sports.
Welcome into Z93's coverage of high school basketball. We are at the Monticello Banking Company H&W Tournament. I am Gary Dick. I will be joined soon by Jeffrey Shearer, who's right now filling out a scorebook. Should have a good one for you tonight as the Wayne County Cardinals, the host team, will be playing the West Jessamine Colts. West Jessamine comes in with a record of 4 wins, 1 loss. Wayne County trying to even their season records. Their season record right now stands at 3 wins and 4 losses. Last night, we heard from one of the sponsors of this tournament, also a sponsor on Z93 Sports of high school basketball. Tonight, we get to hear from another sponsor that sponsors this tournament and also is a sponsor of high school basketball here on Z93 Sports, that being Tim Dalton representing H&W Sports Shop. We'll take a 30-second break, come back with Tim after this 30-second break. Listen to high school basketball on Community Telecom and on Z93.
That's hard work.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to chop wood anymore. I got an electric thermal storage, or ETS, heater from South Kentucky RECC. ETS is a low-cost, safe, reliable, off-peak heating option.
How does ETS work?
ETS units have bricks that line the interior and insulation that helps retain the electrically generated heat. When you're ready to use that heat, fans blow it out into the room. It can save you up to 40% on your heating costs, and you don't have to chop wood.
I'm going to South Kentucky RECC to see about getting an electric thermal storage heater.
Z93 Sports.
As you can see behind us, decent crowd starting to come into tonight's game. I guess you could say the feature game, the home team playing. Wayne County Cardinals taking on West Jessamine. And it should be a good contest tonight. Glad you joined us here tonight on Community Telecom and on Z93 Sports. Tim Dalton joins us. He represents H&W Sports Shop. Tim, welcome into Z93.
Thank you very much, Gary. We're proud to be here.
We need to thank you for several different things. Number one, being a sponsor on Z93 Sports on football and on basketball, and then also for being one of the hosts of this tournament.
We're glad to do it. We always like to sponsor the local kids in this area. We feel like they give a lot to us, and we just want to give something back to them through the tournaments and things that we help sponsor.
Now, this tournament here, you guys were the sole sponsor of this tournament for probably some 15 years, up till a couple of years ago, whenever Monticello Banking Company joined you, and probably helped a little bit on the financial load in this tournament.
Yeah, Monticello Banking Company approached us, and they wanted to increase the size of the tournament. They wanted to add some money into the tournament. Their prime focus was to bring the local schools that they had a branch bank in the particular county, so we got together, us and the Monticello Bank and Hank Bassett, and got everything ironed out, and they've got several of their teams that they have a bank in now coming to the tournament here at Wayne County.
This has turned out to be, only in its second year, it's turned out to be a very good tournament. Of course, the Wayne County Cardinals, the home team, won the tournament last year, but they certainly got their work cut out in this tournament, as there are some fine teams in the tournament, and especially a good one right here tonight in West Jessamine.
Wayne County, in the past, Wayne County's been real deep in talent. They've had a lot of good kids. They're a little bit down this year, but Rodney's rebuilding his program a little bit. It's got West Jessamine coming in. Looks like they've got some good athletes. Of course, they've got a pretty good-sized school with a number of students, so I'm sure they've got a good basketball team they've brought down here from Nicholasville to play tonight.
Now, let's talk a little bit about H&W Sports Shop. You guys, give us your location, your phone number, and just all the particulars about your business.
We're in the Tradeway Shopping Center. We've been up there for about 22 years. Phone number is 348-6259. We try to service the schools in the Lake Cumberland area, especially, the local area schools, and then we go down into northern Tennessee, and we go up into eastern Kentucky some, and central Kentucky as well. We just try to service the team sports, from basketball, football, soccer, golf, whatever. That's our primary focus, is on team sports.
But, of course, you also have a retail outlet there also, and I know that you can go in and buy all kinds of sporting apparel there.
Yeah, we keep the retail store there in the Tradeway, and that's where we keep our inventory and whatnot. The local area people know we're there. We've been there a long time, and they know to come to get their team sports that they need for their kids.
I know we were talking about, and Sherman, owner of the business, he kind of got on me a little bit when we were talking football. I was talking about all the ex-athletes that worked up there, the James Sloan. They even mentioned your name, and I don't know if he took a little exception to that or not.
Well, James is the primary athlete that works for us. He's the football kid. He played here, a big star here at Wayne County, and went on to Council College and had a great career over there. So from an athletic standpoint, James is the athlete part of our store.
It's a good place to go and to talk sports up at the H&W Sports Shop.
If you want to know anything that's going on in the area, you can come in there, and there'll either be a lie or the truth will be told, one of the two, pretty much any time you want to come in.
I'm sure that business spikes up this time of year with it being the Christmas season. Any specials or any additional hours y'all are running up there at H&W?
Now, we're still there from 9 to 5 during the week and from 9 to 12 on Saturdays. Christmas is not a big thing for us, but we're still there to service the Christmas folks. So come on up and visit us anytime.
Tim, we thank you very much for joining us. And quickly, your thoughts on what's going to happen in this contest.
Well, I watched the West Jessamine play last night, and they're athletic. And Wayne County, you know, the young team they are, they've got their work cut out tonight. But they played well. I was pleased with the way Wayne County played last night. They played better than I had seen them so far. So it'll be a good ball game, I'm sure.
This tournament, bringing in 8 teams, actually bringing in 7 teams, plus the host team, Wayne County, pumps a lot of revenue into this community right before Christmas.
Sure it does. You know, a lot of schools coming in, they're going to spend a couple of nights. They're going to have to stay in motels. You're well aware of that. And they're going to have to eat. And so it's a good thing for the community, and we're just proud to be a part of it.
Tim, thanks for joining us tonight on Z93 and Community Telecom. Thanks for your sponsorship of this tournament. Thanks for your sponsorship of high school sports on Z93.
We're glad to do it and hope to continue for a long time. Thanks very much.
That is Tim Dalton with H&W Sports Shop. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back and talk about this game, tell you what's happened in this tournament to date. All that in 2 minutes as you are watching on Community Telecom and listening on Z93 Sports. We'll be right back.
At Rose's Shoe Store, you will find a great selection for the whole family. You can get all the styles you want and need. Rose's Shoe Store offers name brands for a great low price. Dad can find work boots, mom dress shoes, and the kids athletic shoes. The whole family will be happy when you shop at Rose's Shoe Store. For all the great styles, go to Rose's Shoe Store, located on Michigan Avenue in Monticello.
H&W Sports Shop and the Tradeway Shopping Center has all the team shoes you need, such as Nike, Adidas, Converse, and Reebok. They also have uniforms such as Russell, DeLong, Wilson, and Rollins. H&W has football Under Armour and does silk screening and monogramming. With school starting, now's the time to head to H&W and order your award and athletic jackets. H&W is open Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 12, or you can call 348-6259. H&W and the Tradeway Shopping Center has been in business for over 22 years, specializing in team sports. Don't forget to ask about their fundraisers. It's H&W and the Tradeway.
Hey, take it from me, Judd. Always eat your McDonald's chicken selects in a well-lit area. No, seriously. And make sure your electrical bill is paid, dude. Because if those lights go out for a second, boom, say sayonara to your chicken selects.
Introducing irresistible strips of juicy chicken breast bliss and 3 very tempting sauces. McDonald's new chicken selects at participating McDonald's.
Tiger Homes is the proud supplier of Clayton and Champion Homes. Whether you are looking for a single wide or a double wide, Tiger Homes has got you covered. If you're in the market for a manufactured home and haven't shopped at Tiger Homes, you haven't found the best deal. Let Tiger Homes make your dreams come true. Give them a call at 606-348-8072 or stop by their lot today on the 90 bypass. Tiger Homes.
Z93 Sports.
Welcome back to Wayne County High School. Jeffrey Shear joins me now. Back at Studio Control, Mr. Dallas Hoskins, as always, does a great job running the board for us on Z93 Sports. I'm Gary Dick. We're going to call a basketball game here, a game that's being played on Wayne County's home court, but it's a game where Wayne County is an underdog as West Jessamine comes in with a record of 4 wins, 1 loss. Wayne County comes in with a record of 3 wins and 4 losses. And Jeffrey, you had to like what you saw out of this Wayne County team last night, the way that you could see the improvement in it. Had 4 players scoring double figures. Had Stephen Sexton really did a good job distributing the ball. At the point guard, he realized when individual players were getting hot, such as when Dustin Wells, the freshman, started hitting shots, he got the ball to him. W.K. Allen was hitting the shots inside, got the ball to him. You had to like what you saw out of this team last night. Probably the most positive game of the year so far.
Just so many folks involved in the game and every facet of the game, so it certainly.
All that you have meant to each one that's been able to gather here tonight to enjoy this fine bunch of young men that's about to play before us. We'd ask that you keep each one of them safe. Let's all show good sportsmanship, enjoy the game. Most of all, that we enjoy having together to be with you forevermore after life. Bless us all in Jesus' name. Amen.
When time matters, emergency services at Wayne County Hospital.
C93 Sports! Back at Wayne County High School, where we're getting set for Wayne County and West Jessamine. Glad you joined us tonight on Community Telecom and on Z93 Sports. Tomorrow night it'll be Coaches Night. Coaches Night from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock, as we will hear from all four of our local coaches, starting with Rodney Woods. Then we go at 6 o'clock, Tim Piles at 6:30, Gary Abbott at 7 o'clock, and Marla Kelch at 7:30. Coaches Night tomorrow night. We'll run over what happened in this tournament since we last talked to you last night, since we signed off. The 9 o'clock game was a shootout game. I'll tell you what, there were 217 points put on the Wayne County scoreboard last night by these two teams. Pulaski Southwestern wins it 113-104. Jeffrey, a little bit tired last night. Went home, didn't watch that basketball game. I may have made a mistake. Did you stay?
Did not stay, as yourself went home and took a little siesta overnight, and certainly missed a good basketball game.
What a game that must have been. And in the consolation brackets, I have a couple of scores to tell you from earlier today. The 3 o'clock game, it was Somerset over Taylor County, 84-66. And then in the 5 o'clock game that was completed just about a half an hour ago, it was Clinton, Tennessee, defeating Cumberland Gap, Tennessee. That score was 84-69. Of course, in this tournament, all the teams, all 8 teams, are guaranteed 3 games each, and that's a pretty good thing. Where that you get to get a lot of work in a basketball in games. You know, you just get 3 games, and that kind of lets you know how your team is developing. Because a lot of developing and a lot can be found out about a team when they play these Christmas tournaments right before and right after Christmas.
It's a gauge of where you've come so far since summer and preseason and early season. It's a gauge for that, and also a gauge of what these coaches need to work on in the next month, getting ready for the end of February when the district tournaments roll around, and the 1st of March. As you know, every coach wants to know what's our weaknesses. We need to be working on those. When you get 3 games in 3 days, you get to find out a lot of those things. And I think another thing is to get a good quality tournament, you've got to guarantee 3 games for these folks that's coming a long way, like West Jessamine, your Taylor counties, folks like that that's coming over and staying for 2 nights, 3 days, whatever. Those folks need to be guaranteed some games so they can make the trip worthwhile for their program.
You are exactly right. This is the first game of the semifinals of the championship round. This between West Jessamine and Wayne County. Later on tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern, we'll have Warren Central. They'll be taking on Southwestern. That'll be a 9 o'clock tip. Just about set for the introduction of starting lineups for this basketball game. Wayne County with a record of 3 wins, 4 losses. West Jessamine, their record 4 wins, 1 loss. We'll take a minute break. Come back with the starting lineups right here on Z93.
Sometimes it just happens. You can't avoid being in a fender bender, but don't despair. Just call the Doc. Doc's Auto Sales, located on Burton Drive behind K&P Grocery. Manager James Price is there to help. Doc's offers major and minor body repair, glass replacement, quality paint jobs, and they specialize in insurance estimates. For the best frame and body work and glass replacement, it's Doc's Auto Sales. Call 340-0003, Doc's Auto Sales. We all know how important it is to change our engine oil on a regular basis. The same is true for your transmission, too. At M&T Quick Oil, they can change your transmission fluid and filter at the same time you're getting your oil changed, keeping your car in top-notch condition. And while you're there, be sure to have them check your wiper blades to make sure you don't get caught out in the rain unequipped. And remember the car wash, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 3. Gift certificates also available at M&T Quick Oil on Columbia Avenue.
Z93 Sports!
Welcome back to Wayne County High School as we are just about ready to get underway here in the Monticello Bank Classic. The second round action as the 2 winners will meet, Wayne County and West Jessamine, here in the semifinal. And West Jessamine will be first to be introduced. And Gary, I think you've got the players on the starting lineup for West Jessamine.
Yes, I do. They will start number 5, Michael Spann, a 5'11", 160-pound senior. Also, they will start Cody Schuler. He wears number 14. He's 6'4", 175 pounds, and a senior. Trevor Gray, he wears number 3, 6'1", 185-pound senior. Danny Brown wears number 32, 6 feet, 190-pound senior. The 5th starter is Brian Johnson. He wears number 40, 6'3", 200 pounds, and a junior. as we read over their starting lineups, you can tell a lot of experience for this West Jessamine team. They start 4 seniors and 1 junior.
A lot of seniors and a lot of players that's able to come out and ready to play. A lot of times seniors are very veteran, and you don't get a lot of inconsistency out of them. So certainly, if you're Coach Bart Flinner, you got to like what you see there.
Absolutely. Of course, Bart Flinner, he came from Glasgow, coached at Glasgow, coached Stockton. And his first name is, what's his first name? It escapes me. Jason Stockton.
No.
That's a Wayne County.
That's a Wayne County, and we'll come back to that. As Wayne County starters will be Dustin Wells at one guard, number 20, Stephen Sexton, the senior, or number 25, Jacob Gregory on the wing, a freshman, number 30, W.K. Allen. He'll start underneath, number 32, and Cody Decker, also a freshman, will start underneath, number 33. So Wayne County with Wales, Sexton, Gregory, Allen, and Decker, and West Jessamine. This will probably be one of the better tests for the Cardinals this year.
Absolutely, it will be. Go back to talk about their coach, Bart Flinner, coach at Glasgow. Coach Brandon Stockton. There you go. Give me 5 on that. Good memory. He coached him. Then he went to Lexington Catholic, coach for a year or 2 up there. That didn't work out.
I think he was there for about 3 years. Was he there 3 years?
2 at the max, I think. That didn't work out. But he's landed with a good program in West Jessamine. He's got a fine basketball team. Got a chance to watch them last night. So here we go. Set to jump center. For Wayne County, it will be W.K. Allen. For West Jessamine, it will be Cody Schuler. 6'3" versus 6'2". Schuler has an inch height advantage, and he controls the tap, and it comes down to Span. Span shoots it up. It's no good. A battle for the rebound, and it comes down to Johnson. Johnson powers in for the layup. It's up and in, and West Jessamine gets on top early. Here's Wells, drives baseline, kicks it out to Gregory. Gregory's open from 3. No good. Rimmed out for Gregory, but a good drive there by Wells to free up Gregory.
Certainly was. Nice pass there. Good drive. Is coming the other way with it is West Jessamine.
At the shot put up and missed by number 3, Gray. With the rebound is Gregory. Gregory clears it out to Sexton. Here we go. Sexton drives in, kicks it over to Wells. Wells is open for a 3, and it is good for Dustin Wells. And Wayne County leads it 3-2. Here comes West Jessamine in a hurry. They get it down to Schuler. Schuler comes out top to Span. And Wayne County looks like they're going to try to match up with them right now. Here it comes on the drive. It's Span. Cut off by Sexton. He backed it back out. Over in the corner it goes to Gray. Gray's open for 3, doesn't take it. Working with it inside is Johnson. Then shots put up and missed by West Jessamine Schuler. Sexton gets the rebound. Sexton wants to run. Wayne County leads it 3-2. Sexton almost loses the ball. Now they set up the offense out top. Here's Wells. Wells may have got away with a double dribble that time. Drives baseline, is cut off. Kicks it down to Allen. Allen from the baseline. Rims out for W.K. Allen. Rebound down to Span. Span wants to run. Gets it over on the side to Gray. In the corner it goes to Schuler for a 3 that doesn't go. Rebound down to W.K. Allen. Wayne County doing a pretty good job on the boards early on, Jeffrey.
Certainly our first possession we gave off offensive rebound, but since then doing a better job boxing out. There's going to be a jump ball over there, and if you're Jacob Gregory, you can't do that with a quick player like Michael Span over there, who's their point guard and does a nice job. You got to take care of the basketball. You got to be deliberate in what you're doing.
Kind of dribbled it out in front of him, and that gives it back to Wayne County on alternate possession. Inside they go to Sexton. Sexton powers up, can't find it. Battle for the rebound. It's come out of there with it is West Jefferson's Johnson. Johnson drives in, run a left, up and in for Johnson, and he has all 4 of West Jessamine's points, and they lead Wayne County 4-3. 5:55 to play in the opening quarter.
Jessamine getting some pressure on here. As it's going to be out of bounds on Sexton, as a good trap over there by West Jessamine, and Wayne County's going to have to come back to the basketball. They had 4 guys down here way too far away from the basketball. You got to come meet him or whoever whenever they're getting trapped. Got to come meet it.
Here comes West Jessamine Colts. They look over to Coach Bart Fleener for direction. Now they have Gray out at the point. Gets it over on the side to Span. Span's going to drive in as well. Dumps it down nicely for Schuler. Schuler's shot is an air ball from 5 feet. Sexton gets the rebound. Referee trips, but regains his balance there. He's okay. Here's Sexton. He drives in, kicks it inside to Decker. Decker's been close. Good for Cody Decker. Good pass there from Sexton to Decker, and Wayne County seesaws back on top at 5-4.
Wayne County battling back here, staying staying ahead by 1 point here in the first quarter. They lead at 5-4, 5 minutes to play, and the half-court Jessamine ball.
Here, Gray with an athletic move. Misses it, gets on the rebound, puts it back up and in. And Coach Bart Fleener wants a timeout, a 30-second timeout with 5 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Wayne County trails 6-5. Back in 30 seconds with more on Z93.
The champion of everyday low prices, Save-A-Lot, has got these great savings today. It's J. Higgs potato chips for 79 cents. Morning Gems Frosty Flakes, $1.79. How about Panner peanut butter, 18-ounce jars, $1.39. And C.R. Daniels pork and beans, just 33 cents a can. This week at Save-A-Lot.
Letting you in on a good buy.
Save today at Save-A-Lot.
Z93 Sports.
We're back at Wayne County High School. We're in the first quarter of action here. 6-5 your score. West Jessamine leads. It'll be Wayne County basketball as they'll bring it up against the press.
W.K. Allen to inbounds it. They gets it into Sexton. Sexton's going to bring it up by himself. Now he is trapped. Looks for help. Gets it down to Wells. Wells goes to Allen. Allen stops. Gets it out to Sexton. Open for three. It is no good. Rebound down to Johnson. Johnson wants to run as center. He drives in. Charges into Sexton. Good play there by Steven Sexton as he caught the center, 6'3", Brian Johnson, a little bit out of control. There's a sturdy young man to take a charge from, 6'3", 200.
I think maybe in hindsight, I might have moved out of the way at the last second. What about you, Gary?
Probably. Especially at my advanced age.
Especially. As it's into Sexton, he'll bring it up against the press again.
Down to Wells. Wells gets it to Allen. Allen bounces it to Decker. Decker out to Gregory. They have the lob inside for Allen. He gets it, but the ball's knocked away from him. Gregory goes in, picks it up. This is down to Decker, and Decker is fouled. And good pass there from Gregory down to Decker. Danny Brown picks up the foul. Decker will go to the line to shoot two. 4:25 to play opening quarter. Wayne County trails 6-5.
Only 2 fouls called here in this first quarter as referees let them get up and down. Only on the change of possession are they calling the fouls, which is fair both ways. Decker will go up there where he'll shoot two.
Decker's first free throw is up and no good. Cody Decker only shooting 14% from the free throw line. And he shoots at 61% from the field.
Must not have.
I don't know if that's a typo or not.
Well, it could be that he's not shot very many either. A very few amount, which would cause that to blossom pretty good, pretty quick. As he'll go up there for his second. 6-5 your score. Jessamine leads it. Decker trying to tie it up, and he does.
Decker hits the second one. We're tied at 6. Here comes Johnson. It's almost knocked away from him. He wants to drive all the way and shoot the layup. Shoots it and misses it. Getting the rebound, though, is West Jessamine's the new man into the game. That was fouled by Wayne County. That is Jason Christ. And Cody Decker picks up the foul, but that's just a good aggressive board work there by Christ.
Wide open layup there for Gray, and just unable to convert. And then right there to get the rebound was Chris, and he'll miss that first free throw also.
6'6", 150, and a junior. Doesn't have a whole lot of weight on him at 6'6", 150, but he's a nice offensive board there. Misses those free throws. Wells gets the rebound for the Cardinals. Here comes Wells. He's in a hurry, but West Jessamine is back. Decker out at the point, looks for help, and it's stolen away. Here is Gray. Gray dumps it and misses it. That'll get the crowd into it, and we get a foul called on the loose ball, and I think that's going to go against, are they going to call that against Gregory? He's going to call that against Gregory, Jacob Gregory, and I thought Gregory had the inside track for the basketball. They called it against Gregory, and Rodney Woods is livid, and he wants a timeout. 4:02 to play. In the first quarter, we are tied at 6. We will take a 30-second break and be right back with more on Z93.
Wayne County Schools, excellence in performance, academics, sports, music, the list goes on. The staff at Wayne County Schools are proud to offer their students new and exciting opportunities beginning at early ages. The Wayne County Schools also encourages parent involvement. Parents are their children's first and best teachers. If you haven't yet, you should discover the Wayne County School System. And good luck this season to the Wayne County Cards.
Z93 Sports.
Back at Wayne County High School, Wayne County takes a timeout, and referee makes a call that's questionable at best over there, and right in front of the Wayne County bench, and he hears an earful from the bench as thought it should have been a loose ball, maybe out of bounds on Wayne County, but certainly not a foul. As it's all tied up at 6, and all that started with a missed dunk by Gray.
And Gray probably didn't appreciate Woods calling it. Ronnie Woods calling timeout there because he didn't want to hear it from his coach missing a dunk. Here's Johnson. Johnson drives it over, gets it out top to a new man in the game. That is Brooks. Goes back to Gray. Back out top it comes to Span. Wayne County's defense looking a little more solid right now. Here it comes over to Gray. Gray goes over to Span. Shot up in the lane is missed, but gets his own rebound, puts it back up, but he stepped on the end line as the official right on the spot right there. He stepped on the end line, and that will give the ball to Wayne County.
Nice aggressive play there by Span, but just unable to finish it as he gets fouled. And Wayne County gets it into Sexton with much pressure on him as it's over to Dick.
Dick has it. He drives it, gets it out top to Sexton, over in the corner to Gregory. Gregory finds Wells. Wells open for three, takes it, misses it, and he is fouled on the three by number 4, Chris. Was it after the shot, or will he get 3 shots? No, they're going to say he was fouled, I think, after the shot. They won't say he's in the act of shooting.
Good call. That was on the box out clearly as he come out late and got it on, but I never know what they're going to call exactly as it's in to Sexton.
Sexton has it now. He operates on the baseline. He spins, can't get free, gets it into Guthrie, but stolen away. Here on a run out goes Span. Span drives it down. Span's layup is up and in. And West Jessamine regains the lead at 8-6. Here drives Sexton down, and he is fouled, bringing the ball down court, and that foul is going to go against Trevor Gray, and that will be his first.
First, team fourth, as only 2 fouls on Wayne County thus far in the game, only 4 on West Jessamine. It's pretty clean play here in the first quarter. Starting to tighten it up a little bit, though, as both teams get a little more aggressive here. And Wells looking for somebody to get it in. He finds Sexton.
Sexton having to work hard in this basketball game as he has a very good defender on him. He's going to drive it in, stop, shoots, and in the lane, no good. Battle for the rebound comes down to Span. Span wants to run it now, but Wayne County is back. Here, Span drives in, gets away with a walk. He goes off to Johnson. Johnson drives baseline, cut off by Guffey, gets in trouble, back out to Chris. Chris, the jumper from 8 is good, and it's a 10-6 lead now for West Jessamine.
Wayne County having some trouble on the offensive end last few trips, and Jessamine leads it by 4.
Here comes Wells. Wells drives it around over to Dick. Dick gets in the corner to Gregory. Gregory's open three is short, and the rebound comes down to Johnson. Johnson wants to run. He throws it away. He was trying to go over to number 30. That is JoJo. Help me with this pronunciation here.
JoJo Killaba, I guess. I don't write for an O for now. He's JoJo. He'll be JoJo the rest of the night.
JoJo.
He'll be JoJo.
All right, here come the Wayne County Cardinals with it.
Also in the contest will be Decker. Out will go Gregory.
It is thrown away. Wells tried to hit Sexton inside. Thrown away. Here's the 3-on-2 break. Driving in. The shot, no good. He makes it, but it's a charge. And that was somewhat of a marginal call right there. But they say that Wells got there in time.
That's going to be 2 fouls. That's a big foul. That's 2 against Johnson. That's their big man. There's going to be a timeout on the floor, as we'll take a timeout also. And when we'll take a 30-second break. When we come back, we'll have more Cardinal basketball here on Z93.
At South Creek Medical Center, you will find only top-notch physicians, physical therapists, and pharmacists. South Creek Medical can give you the care and technology other physician offices can't. South Creek Medical Center offers Monticello Medical, South Creek Pharmacy, and Monticello Physical Therapy. You can find South Creek Medical Center on South Creek Drive off Highway 90. South Creek Medical Center, a facility who cares.
Z93 Sports.
Back at Wayne County High School, Wayne County will have the basketball here after the charge taken by Wayne County. 10-6 your score. Wayne County to inbounds it. They'll get it into Wells. Wayne County in need of a basket here. Has been a drought here as no scoring for Wayne.
Here's Dick with it to Wells. Wells on a dribble with it, loses the dribble. Now he needs some help and just throws it out of bounds. He thought Sexton was going to cut back to the top. Sexton was cutting toward the basket, and it's a turnover for Wayne County. Cardinals now starting to turn it over.
Pressure getting to him as he walked right there, and that's going to be called as into the lane went Span. He shuffled his feet, and got to say for Wayne County, though, they've not scored a lot, but their defensive intensity and their defensive effort here has been about as well as I've seen it all year. As they've been able to cut off the baseline. They've done some good things here defensively to stay in this contest.
Here is pass is stolen away, or taken away from Gregory. Here on the drive goes Span. Span shoots in close, misses it, battle for the rebound. It's loose on the floor. We got a tie-up, and it will stay with West Jessamine. 1:25 to play in the opening quarter, 10-6. West Jessamine leads Wayne County. You got to say, hadn't been a pretty game so far.
Has not been a pretty game, but Wayne County staying right in it. As Jessamine, certainly the stronger of the two teams physically and with the more experience. So Wayne County wanting probably would like to play a little better, but happy to be around as they've not scored a lot here in this first quarter, and they're still right here in this basketball game.
Here's Coker. He's checked into the game for West Jessamine. He has the ball. Gets it out top for a three that's put up and missed by Jessamine. Drew Guthrie gets the rebound at 6'10". Powers over the crowd and gets the rebound. Ahead it comes to Gregory. Gregory fakes the three, doesn't take it. Over on the other side to Dick. Dick's going to drive and just loses the ball out of bounds. Trying to go baseline. Lost control of the basketball, and it will go back over to the Colts. 1:10 to play. Wayne County trails at 10-6. We've been stuck on this score for a while.
Been stuck on this score, and the reason being not getting no shots off. Turned it over 4 or 5 times here in the last few minutes, and that is a problem for Wayne County. They need the points.
Here, second chance put up and missed by West Jessamine. They battle in to get the rebound. Good job there by Coker, and they're going to clear it back out top. Here is Gray with it. Gray works off the screen, drives it in, kicks it over in the corner to Brooks. Back it goes to Gray. Gray walks up, misses a shot. Traveling is the call as he took that NBA hop step, and it's a travel.
Going to go back over to Wayne County. Need to get a shot off this time. Good things happen when you get shots off.
Here's a shot by Gregory. No good. Decker can't get the rebound. It comes down to Gray. Gray wants to run it. He comes in. Steven Sexton flops. Doesn't get the call. Shots put up in close and in by Coker. And West Jessamine has doubled up Wayne County. Cardinals have 15 seconds to get off a shot. Here is Decker. Decker goes to Sexton. Sexton in the lane. Gets his shot blocked. Here the rebound comes down to the Colts. Ahead of the pack it goes to number 55. That is Fain. And Fain is fouled hard by Cody Decker with 6.6 seconds to play. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. 12-6. West Jessamine leads Wayne County late in the first.
Wayne County just unable to get anything going. Finally did get a shot off there. They went 2 or 3 minutes there, seemed like, and didn't get a shot off. Was turning it over. And if you get a shot off, you're going to get chances at offensive rebounds and some other things. You just cannot continue to turn that ball over and stay in this basketball game.
West Jessamine, Fain misses the first free throw. Stands in for his second attempt. Fain, 6'3". Looks taller than 6'3" to me. 6'3", 170, and a sophomore. You?
Everybody looks tall to me, Gary. So I'm saying if he says he's 6'3", he probably is.
Second free throw is made. Wayne County needs to hurry. The Decker with 3 seconds comes down to Wells. Wells going to try a shot at the buzzer. It's well short, and that ends the first quarter of play. Wayne County able to hang right in there with West Jessamine. Early it was tied at 6, and West Jessamine scores the game's last 7 points to take a 13-6 lead at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a minute and be right back with more on Z93.
When trouble strikes, don't you want an insurance agent that has fast and reliable service? At Upchurch Insurance, that is the kind of service you will receive. Upchurch Insurance offers a full line of insurance policies. From life insurance to automobile insurance, Upchurch Insurance is the place for you. When you're in a bind, let Upchurch Insurance help you. They're a hometown company with hometown pride. Call the knowledgeable staff at Upchurch Insurance at 348-9585.
When you specialize in one thing for 30 years, you learn to do it right.
Cumberland Appliance Center has done nothing but sell and service home appliances and electronics since 1972. We concentrate on doing what we know best and try to do it well. We offer you the most recognized, trusted name, General Electric. We stock the largest display of that appliance from which to choose. When you need a home appliance, come to the neighborhood experts, Cumberland Appliance Center, and get the appliance and service that has brought our customers back time and time for 30 years. GE, Cumberland Appliance Center, brand source. Your neighborhood experts.
Z93 Sports.
We're back at Wayne County High School. Wayne County will have the basketball. Been dry for about the last 4 minutes of this contest. Can't get a field goal. They trail at 13-6. Here's pass into Guffey. Guffey in close. Misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Coker. Guffey missed about a 3-footer that time. Here on the baseline it goes to Fain. Fain puts it up, and Fain puts it in. Zach Fain, a sophomore, with a good spin move. 15-6. Wayne County in the danger zone right here. Pass comes down to Gregory. Gregory goes cross court to Wells. Wells drives baseline, throws it away. Trying to get it over to Decker in the good quick hands of Fain right there. This West Jessamine team, a deep team, Jeffrey.
Certainly are, and really, and we talked about it at the break, Gary, Wayne County lucky to be as close as they were in that first quarter. They just turned the ball over so many times. Testament to pretty good defense there in the first quarter, and that's what kept them close.
Two-man game. That was Spann to Coker, and Wayne County now trails at 17-6. Here's Decker with it. Decker throws it to Wells. They bounce it in to Guffey, and pass is stolen away by West Jessamine. Then we got a tie up on the floor, and it's going to be restolen by Wayne County. Then restolen by West Jessamine, restolen by Wayne County. The Decker up and in. What a series of events there. How Wayne County came out of that with a basket, I'm not sure. They do, and Decker lays it in. Decker, Wayne County's leading scorer with 5 points. 5 points. Wells has Wayne County's other points. He hit a 3 early.
Wayne County needs some stops here, trying to get something going on offensive end, but they need some stops here.
Here's a shot put up and missed, and a rebound bounces out to Dustin Wells. Cardinals within 9, still in need of a basket. Wayne County's leading scorer, still scoreless. That's Steven Sexton. He drives in, shoots a shot, no good. He was fouled. Was he fouled on the shot or on the way to the basket? We'll soon see. On the way to the basket. Cardinals will have the ball underneath their own basket.
We would have liked to see some free throws there, as Wayne County had a chance to get some more points on the board, but they say it happened out on the floor.
Gray and Brown, two starters, re-enter for West Jessamine. Wayne County gets Dick and Allen back into the contest. Pass comes into Allen. Allen chases it down, and he bounces over to Decker. Decker drives in, it's bumped, and misses the shot. Decker that time got himself pretty square to the basket, put the ball up, was bumped, missed the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Decker doing a nice job of taking it to the basket when he gets opportunities down there and gets it within so many, so within 5 or 6 feet of the goal. He makes a move and tries to get a shot off, and he's going to go to the free throw line here where he'll have 2.
Decker with 6:09 to play in the first half. Wayne County trails at 17-8. Decker makes the first free throw. If that's not a typo, if he's really shooting 14.3%, that's going to improve.
It's going to improve
after
greatly
tonight because he's 2 for 3. Decker's set now for his second attempt. Takes time up there. He has 6 points. Wayne County's 9, and he rolls in the second one. It could be the freshman's night as he gets the soft bounce to go in. Wayne County has the game's last 4 points. They trail at 17-10. Here with his Spann. Spann drives it down the corner to Gray. Gray back out top to Spann. Wayne County's going to go man-to-man. Here on a spin drive goes Spann. Spann up. Spann misses it. Rebound to Decker. Here it's cleared out to Sexton. Sexton ahead to Dick. Dick looks inside. It's not there. And the ball is stolen away. Then still restolen by Sexton. Sexton drives in, up and in for Steven Sexton as he gets his first basket of the night. Here on the drive goes Gray. Gray goes baseline, it's cut off. Inside it goes to Johnson. Misses up and in. Who's got the rebound? Nobody. Body's on the floor. Tie up. And it will go to West Jessamine. Wayne County trails at 17-12. 5:31 to play, but have the game's last 6 points.
Have the game's last 6 points and starting to show a little more confidence in themselves as getting a little more aggressive toward the basket. And Wayne County still having some turnovers here, but here the last few minutes have cut down on them and got some scoring. As just got to be aggressive with the basketball. Go north and south and assertive with your dribble and try to keep those turnovers from occurring.
Here on the drive goes Johnson. Now they back it back out into Gray. Gray, reverse layup is good. That's just a good play coming off the screen. Pass is almost stolen away, but Wayne County regains control, and they trail it 19-12. Pass comes down to Dick. Dick to Allen. Wayne County can beat the press here with Allen makes a jumper. He shoots it and misses it.
There's nothing there. It didn't even trickle the rim from about 6-8 feet. He's got to go ahead and be aggressive there and be sure about the shot. If it goes out of bounds, it'll go back to West Jessamine. Your score 19-12. 5 minutes to play before the half. West Jessamine leads.
Here's Spann with it. Spann, the senior, goes over to Gray, another senior. Gray works off a pick over in the corner for an open three from Brooks. Yes, that's Brooks, and he nails that one. It's a big basket there for Brooks. It's back to a 10-point lead. Here it comes down to Allen as they work against the full court pressure, and it comes to Dick. Dick's going to drive in, drives all the way in, bounces to Allen. Allen out to Sexton. His open three is good for Steven Sexton. Big basket there for Sexton. Wayne County's back to within 7 at 22-15. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Wayne County, and it will stay with West Jessamine. 22-15, 4:30 to play in the first half.
Into the game's going to come Wells, I guess, and Drew Guffey come into the game. As West Jessamine will have it in the half court. 22-15 your score. Wayne County will try to match up here half court against Jessamine.
Gray goes over to Brooks, has another open three, and this one almost banked in. And battle for the rebound. Drew Guffey gets to carry him. Clears it out to Gregory. Gregory comes down the left side, stops, looks for help, and almost throws it away. And they try to chase it down in the corner, can't. And they're going to say that's off of Wayne County.
Well, I think it should have been off Wayne County. I think they're going to say that. It's going to go back to Wayne County. I think that's just a missed call.
I think you're right. Cardinals will take it. And it's going to come into Sexton. In it comes to Guffey. Guffey in close. Good, and he's fouled. Good play off the inbounds there. Good passing of the basketball. And then to Sexton and inside to Drew Guffey, and he makes it. We're back to a 5-point lead for West Jessamine. And that foul is going to be against Zach Fain.
It'll be Fain's second. As into the game is going to come number 4. Back into the game, rather, is Jason Christ. He'll come in for Brooks. Brooks hit that three over there, shot that second one. It didn't look too bad, but was a little off the mark, and he'll have a seat as Guffey misses the free throw.
Down with it comes Gray. As always, West Jessamine wants to run. Gray drives in and makes the shot. Drove right in there. Did Gray at 6'1", and shot it over some tall timber and got it to go down. Here's the pass down to Wells. Wells goes over to Gregory. Gregory is going to fake the drive and come back out. Goes over to Decker. Decker drives into the paint. He's hammered. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that foul is going to go against Danny Brown.
That'll be Brown's second also as fouls for West Jessamine. You're looking at 2 for Fain, 2 for Johnson, and 2 for Brown. Wayne County with 2 for Decker. And that's the only player with 2 thus far. As it'll be Wayne County as actually a 1-on-1 situation here, as going to the line will be
Decker, I believe.
Decker, who was fouled out front. So Wayne County will be in the 1-and-1 here to finish out this quarter, as he'll go up to shoot the bonus.
Cody Decker on the night. He has a total of 7 points. Looking for number 8 and number 9. First free throw is perfect.
That wasn't a typo. Also, that was 14%, Gary. But if you'll look, I don't remember him shooting a lot of free throws in the games I've been here. As a matter of fact, maybe once I can remember. So a low percentage, but not a lot of free throws attempted. He's 3 of. Actually, he's Sexton with the rebound off. It was foul, looked like nothing called. And Decker off the miss. He missed the second free throw.
Here's the 3 put up, and it's well short. The rebound comes down to Fain. Fain off of the backboard, no good. But the third attempt is up and in by Fain. 26-18, and that time Wayne County just got whipped on the board.
Just got whipped and whipped pretty bad there. They had folks in the shape to rebound, but it just didn't happen. And that's going to be a walk. That was a good call. He shuffled his feet underneath. And going to go back over to West Jessamine. Wayne County needs to get a hold of this game right now, get a stop here, and keep this from blowing on out here in the first half, going go in in good shape for the half, so you have an opportunity in the second half to be right there.
Here is Span. He's open from three, misses it. Sexton gets the rebound, and then it's stolen away from him by Coker. And it gives off to Span, and he lays it up and lays it in. Sexton got his pocket picked that time. And now it's back to a 10-point lead for West Jessamine. Here is Wells, and Wells is fouled as he gets to midcourt. He'll go to the line to shoot two, as that's the 10th foul called against the Colts. 28-18, West Jessamine leads Wayne County with 2:40 to play until halftime.
Going to go to the line where he'll shoot double bonus. And down here on the other end, when you're playing this type of competition, the quickness of this team, you just cannot bring that ball off that way. You've got to bring it off aggressive and safely in front of you where you can see it and where they can't get to it. And the West Jessamine player just able to knock it away from Stephen. And now it's going to be a second free throw attempt here by Wells. He missed his first. He'll have a second coming.
Wells' second free throw is too strong. Who's got the rebound? Drew Guthrie up and won't go. Who's got the rebound? West Jessamine. Now they're in a hurry. Here comes Gray with it. It goes to Fain. Fain drives in, shoots in close, up and in for Zach Fain. Zach Fain does a good job there, and Wayne County almost throws it away. They do throw it away. Now it comes off to Span. Span in close, no good, but he is going to be fouled, and that foul is going to go against Cody Decker, I believe, and that will be his third. So Decker has 3 of the 4 Wayne County fouls. 30-18, Wayne County trails West Jessamine. 2:22 to play until the half. Free throw by Span is up and rolls off.
Into the game is going to be Stephen Sexton. He'll come in for Wells, and back in will be W.K. Allen. He'll come in for Cody Decker, as Cody with 3 will go out, so he don't get in danger of getting that fourth before the half.
And he's Wayne County's leading scorer in the contest. And second free throw is up and made by Span.
He'll have 8 points as he goes to the bench.
Here's Dick with it. He gets it out to Allen. Allen stops. No, shoots over to Gregor. Greg is open for 3 and has his shot blocked out of bounds. 31-18. West Jessamine has their largest lead of 13 with 2:10 to play until halftime.
I like where Gregory took that three-pointer, though, Gary. He come out a little bit more, about 3 more feet out toward the floor. When he takes a lot of shots deep in that corner, and that's the hardest shot in basketball, I think. I think it's just a hard shot to make. So that floor position, I think, was better that time.
Here's Gregory. Gregory gets it to Dick, clears it out to Sexton. Wayne County lucky to get away there without a walk. Here is Sexton. Sexton shoots the 3, too strong. Rebound down to Coker. Coker gets it ahead to Span. Span in a big-time hurry. Span drives in. He's cut off out top for a 3 put up and missed by Fain. Getting the rebound is number 33, that's Coker. Now they clear it out to Span with 1:40 to play.
31-18 your score. Wayne County needs a stop here. This don't need to get any further along as far as deficit-wise. As Sexton comes up with the steal, he'll bring it the other way, gets it out to Gregory. Gregory chases it down.
But he saved it over to a West Jessamine player. That is Span. Ahead it comes to Coker. Coker drives in, stops, gets it out to Span. Span drives all the way to the baseline, gets it over to Johnson. Johnson, the short shot up, missed. Sexton with the rebound. Here comes Wayne County with it. Sexton's going to bring it down the left side. He goes over to Guffey. Guffey has it over to Dick. Dick fakes a 3. He drives into the paint, stumbles, puts the shot up, and he's fouled. And he will go to the line, I believe, to shoot 2. 59 seconds to play. Wayne County trails it 31-18. That foul is going to be called against Zach Fain, and that will be his second.
Be Fain's second. They'll send Dick to the line where he'll shoot 2. 59 seconds off left to play here in the first half play.
Dick on the line for 2. He eyes it, shoots it, and makes it. Wesley Dick, a 47.4% free throw shooter, stands in for number 2. Wayne County has Dick, Sexton, Gregory, Allen, and Guffey in the lineup. And West Jessamine has 3 of their 5 original starters in the lineup. Very deep team is West Jessamine. Second free throw is missed, and the rebound comes down to Span.
Wayne County trails by 12. They'd like to go in, trail them no more than 12, as I don't know whether West Jessamine will try to hold it here or not. Kind of doubt it. I doubt it, as they're pretty explosive offensively. Wayne County needs to get a stop here, maybe get a shot to end the quarter, or in the second quarter going into the half, with a chance to be down maybe in single digits with the 3.
Span is very quick with the basketball. I don't know if you've noticed that. He drives all the way in, shows good quickness there, and makes the shot. Drives into the tall timber at 5'11". Tell you what, he looks... He just went in there against guys that's 6 to 8 inches taller than he. Here's Gregory. Gregory over to Dick. Dick's open for a 3. Doesn't take it. Back out to Sexton. Sexton wide open for a 3. Good. Wayne County needed that basket from Steven Sexton. Wayne County trails at 33-22 with 8 seconds to play. Cardinals want to stop right here. In the corner it goes to a wide open 3 is put up and missed. W.K. Allen with the rebound. That ends the first half of play. Not a pretty basketball game. Not a whole lot of offense to it by either team, but West Jessamine does lead it by 11 at 33-22. We will take a 2-minute break. Come back with some halftime scoring. There's some Wayne County Cardinal basketball on Z93 and also watching on Community Telecom.
So now...
Be holding the basketball. That's not the case. There's a lot of up and down play. Simply not many shots are going in. West Jessamine, they're not shooting the ball very well tonight, but what they are doing as the game progresses is they are forcing Wayne County into more turnovers. Wayne County on numerous trips down, especially in the second quarter, they were forced into turnovers, didn't even get a shot off. And West Jessamine on their end, they have taken some good high percentage shots of late in close in the paint. They've also missed a very high percentage shot, a dunk. And Wayne County, by my estimation, somewhat fortunate to be this close in this game. They have got to be able to figure out how not to turn the ball over more and get some better looks at the basket. As we will look at the scoring for this contest so far. So far, for West Jessamine, they have a total of 7 players to score, led by Michael Spann. He has 9 points. 7 points goes to Zach Fain, 6 points to Trevor Gray, 5 points to Jason Christ, 4 points to Brian Stinson, 3 points to Stephen Brooks, 2 points to Eric Coker. For Wayne County, they have 2 players with 8 points each, Stephen Sexton and Cody Decker. Stephen Sexton, Wayne County's leading scorer, averaging almost 24 points a game. Didn't score in the first quarter, but had a nice second quarter on a 2-point field goal and a couple of threes. And then Cody Decker carried the scoring load for Wayne County in the first quarter, as he had 3 of his teams 6 points. Also for Wayne County scoring, Dustin Wells has 3 points, 2 points to Drew Guffey, and 1 point to Wesley Dick. Playing and not scoring for Wayne County are Jacob Gregory and W.K. Allen. Playing and not scoring for West Jessamine, Cody Schuler, John Serrell, Danny Brown, and also Jojo Kabusa. I'm going to take an attempt at that name. I'm going to call him Kalusa. Actually, it's Kalusa. Jojo Kalusa. Jeffrey Shear, Wayne County trails at 33.
The B silent.
Kaluba.
You better take another stab at it there.
Okay. better get those spectacles out for that one, I'll tell you.
Wayne County, as we talked off the air, Gary, 11-point deficit at the half, considering the amount of turnovers and just and some of them forced, some unforced. Most of them forced. Is very good defensive team, very quick team as West Jessamine. Really, being within 11 is not bad considering the circumstances.
You're going up against a veteran team, a team that has a total of 6 seniors, and all of them have played except one. A very veteran team. This is a team that is going to come into the 12th region next year, and I think probably Wayne County and probably a lot of the other schools in the 12th region are thankful that they're not coming in this year with this veteran team. I tell you what, I would right now, South Laurel would have to be the favorite to win this boys 12th regional tournament, because they're very highly ranked in the state and deservedly so. But I think this is a team that could give South Laurel a run for their money.
Certainly would match up better with South Laurel across the board. Where South Laurel will probably have a advantage over them is their height inside and their depth inside. This is a quicker team, though. So it would be interesting to see which team would win out on their style. But certainly South Laurel would still be the favorite. Looking down for next year, got another solid 6-7 juniors coming back here. Actually, 6 juniors coming back. So I mean, they're
not a 6-7 juniors. 6
well, they
or
might have
7.
They might
or 7 juniors.
Actually, that 6-7 guy is a senior, but they do have 6 juniors coming back. So next year they're going to be a veteran team again, and so they'll have six guys that's going to be seniors. So certainly a good program up at West Jessamine, and around the region here in the 12th region. We're going to realize that over the next few years, as those are going to be a 12th region foe, and you'll get used to seeing a very talented Jessamine County schools.
We are about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. Wayne County trails 33-22. We're going to take a 2-minute break, come back and talk about this one a little bit more, kind of talk about what Wayne County needs to do to get back into this contest in the second half. Wayne County, a second half team last night, as they outscored their opponent by 21 points in the second half. We'll see if they can do it here again tonight. This is Wayne County Cardinal basketball here on Z93 Sports. We'll be right back.
At Rose's Shoe Store, you will find a great selection for the whole family. You can get all the styles you want and need. Rose's Shoe Store offers name brands for a great low price. Dad can find work boots, mom dress shoes, and the kids athletic shoes. The whole family will be happy when you shop at Rose's Shoe Store. For all the great styles, go to Rose's Shoe Store, located on Michigan Avenue in Monticello.
H&W Sports Shop and the Tradeway Shopping Center has all the team shoes you need, such as Nike, Adidas, Converse, and Reebok. They also have uniforms such as Russell, DeLong, Wilson, and Rollins. H&W has football Under Armour and does silk screening and monogramming. With school starting, now's the time to head to H&W and order your award and athletic jackets. H&W is open Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 12, or you can call 348-6259. H&W and the Tradeway Shopping Center has been in business for over 22 years, specializing in team sports. Don't forget to ask about their fundraisers. It's H&W and the Tradeway.
Hey, take it from me, Judd. Always eat your McDonald's chicken selects in a well-lit area. No, seriously. And make sure your electrical bill is paid, dude. Because if those lights go out for a second, boom, say sayonara to your chicken selects.
Introducing irresistible strips of juicy chicken breast bliss and 3 very tempting sauces. McDonald's new chicken selects. A participating McDonald's.
Tiger Homes is the proud supplier of Clayton and Champion Homes. Whether you are looking for a single wide or a double wide, Tiger Homes has got you covered. If you're in the market for a manufactured home and haven't shopped at Tiger Homes, you haven't found the best deal. Let Tiger Homes make your dreams come true. Give them a call at 606-348-8072 or stop by their lot today on the 90 bypass. Tiger Homes.
Z93 Sports. We're back at Wayne County High School as we're just about ready to get this second half underway. Both teams back out on the floor getting last-minute instructions from their players. And 33-22 is your score if you're just joining us. This is a semifinal game as Wayne and West Jessamine are doing battle. And Gary, Wayne County, you talk about keys to the second half. Take care of the basketball, take care of the basketball, take care of the basketball. I think that's the top 3 things that was probably discussed at the half. And probably the second thing was make sure you box out on that end when they give them one shot because they're too athletic to be getting 2 and 3 shots. So I think those were probably the 2 things that went over the most. West Jessamine wants to come out and get the running game going again. As they're so quick and so strong that they won't get up and down the floor. And Wayne County wants to run too, but they want to run under control. They want it to be a control break. They don't want to just run up and down the floor.
West Jessamine opens with their original starters. Wayne County does also, with one exception. Drew Guffey is playing in place of W.K. Allen, the original starter. Wayne County has the ball to start the second half. And let's see what happens here. Here's Sexton. He spins, cut off, bounces it to Gregory. Gregory throws it over to Wells. Wells looks inside for Decker. It's not there. Almost loses the ball and has to come back out and get it. Now he's going to drive to the right side. It's cut off. Still looking for Decker. Can't find him. Out top it goes to Sexton. Here, Sexton on the drive. Shoots it in close and good. That shot was contested by 4 of the 5 West Jessamine players, but he made it anyway. Here is almost steal by Wayne County, and it is run down, though, by West Jessamine. Here on the drive, it comes over to Johnson. Johnson drives baseline, up and in by Brian Johnson, and it makes it 35-24 as the teams have traded baskets. Here's Wells. Wells over to Gregory. Gregory drive all the way in, stops in the lane and travels. Took the extra step as he was cut off, and that's just a good job of defense there by West Jessamine.
Certainly was. Just did a nice job, and you just got to get in there. You got to make a decision to shoot it or pass it there. They're so quick. If you try to take some time, they're going to cause you some problems. So it's going to be West Jessamine ball here in the half court.
Here's Span from right in close, misses the shot. Who's got the rebound? West Jessamine. Over it goes to Gray. Gray open from 3. Ball goes out of bounds.
Going to go back over to Wayne County as Wayne County's going to get into Sexton. Sexton's going to bring it down.
Sexton ahead to Gregory. Gregory is trapped. Gets it out to Decker. Decker over to Wells. Wells fakes the 3. He takes it on the drive. It's bumped. No call. Backed it back out. They're looking for Guffey inside. Can't find him. Out top it comes to Gregory. Gregory's going to drive all the way in. Cut off over to Wells. Wells is cut off by Gray. Wells drives baseline. Cut off to Gregory. Out top to Sexton. For Wayne County, nobody able to create a shot right now except for Sexton. Here is a shot put up by Gregory. It's short on the 3-point attempt. Out it comes to Johnson. They go inside for a shot put up and in by Brown. Brown gets his first points of the game. 37-24. Here comes Cody Decker with it. Decker over to Gregory. Gregory drives, lobs it in to Guffey, but then it is stolen away. Here it comes down with it on the drive. Goes Schuler up and in. 39-24. Looks like Rodney Woods is getting set to call a timeout as this one is stolen. Here's Gray up and in. Wayne County calls timeout. 5:41 to play. Great start for West Jessamine as they lead Wayne County 41-24. We'll take a minute break and be right back with more on Z93.
There's a spirit of tradition across southern Kentucky.
You can use the equity in your home to improve your home. Add a den or a computer room. A home equity home improvement loan from Monticello Banking Company. Smart. We're an equal housing lender. Monticello Banking Company, member FDIC. A tradition of value.
Pass it on.
Is bigger better? Well, there's good big and bad big. When it comes to insurance, Bad Big is a big impersonal insurer where your claim goes to some big office somewhere and no one seems to give a big flip about it. Good Big is Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, an organization with the financial strength to provide Kentuckians the coverage they need, with offices in every county committed to personal hometown service. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
See your local agents, Dan Vickery and TJ Morgan on North Main.
Z93 Sports.
5:41 to play in the third quarter. West Jessamine has outscored Wayne County by 6 points in this third quarter, and they lead at 41 to 24. Here's a turnover as Wells kicks it out of bounds, bringing it down the left side of the court. West Jessamine gets it back. Span on the side, it goes to Schuler. Schuler back to Span. Span stops from the foul line, puts it up and misses it. Sexton with a strong rebound. He's going to bring it down. His trap. The hit it comes to Gregory, and Gregory could not reel in that pass, and it goes out of bounds. Wayne County gets a sub in. Wesley Dick, he'll replace Wells. 5:22 to play. West Jessamine now in control of the game at this point, 41 to 24.
If you were a Wayne County fan, you were afraid something like this might happen as the game went on. They're just so athletic. And their span up and in is uncontested layup there, and it'll be Wayne County the basketball coming the other way.
Here's Sexton. Sexton on the drive. It's up, and it's no good. Guffey with the rebound. Misses it. Up again with the rebound. Puts it up again. No good. He is fouled. He crashes to the floor hard. Guffey used that height right there to get a couple rebounds, and that foul is going to go against number 3. That's going to be Trevor Gray. Guffey will go to the line to shoot 2. Wayne County trails at 43-24, 5:01 to play in the third. Here is Guffey. Guffey's free throw is good. W.K. Allen set to check in, but he's going to check in for the shooter. So he will stay at the scorer's table. He'll get in if this free throw is made right away. If not, he'll have to wait until the next dead ball. Second free throw is good by Guffey. And Allen, the starter, checks back in. Guffey goes to the bench. Drew Guffey on the night has 4 points. 43 to 26. Now West Jessamine changes their point guard. It's going to be Gray. Gray is going to walk it down over on the side to Span. Back out to Gray. Gray fakes the 3, then bounces over on the side to Schuler. Schuler on the drive. Inside nicely up to Johnson. Up and in. It's correct, and that's Brown. Danny Brown gets it to go up and in. And here comes a long pass ahead to Gregory. Gregory tries to clear himself. Tries to work free. Drives in, and he is fouled on the way to the basket. And that foul, I believe, will go against Michael Span. Correction, that foul is going to go against Cody Schuler. Schuler.
So we'll go back over to Wayne County here. They trail at 26-45. West Jessamine has blown this thing open in the third quarter as Wayne will have it in the half court.
Here's Steven Sexton with it. Sexton is double teamed, drives in, kicks it out to Gregory. Gregory fakes the 3, goes over to Dick. Dick has it, goes inside to Decker. Good pass to Decker, and Decker's shot is blocked, but he is fouled. And that will put Decker on the line to shoot 2. 4:19 to play in the third quarter. West Jessamine with a sound lead right now, 45 to 26.
They go to the line here. They'll shoot 2, and Steven Sexton drove the lane there and got hit pretty good there as he took a shot to the face. And Cody Decker's first free throw's up and no good. And, of course, wasn't a turnover. It was just thrown back out. Wayne County retained possession. And a nice pass in there to Decker, by the way. And he'll go to the line here where he'll try to hit his second one as he missed the first.
Decker, 3 bounces, spins the ball, shoots the ball, makes it. 45-27, West Jessamine. Wayne County's going to try to press, and West Jessamine beats that one easily. The ball is kicked and a very late call by the outside official. Two underneath officials didn't see it. I saw it from here, though, didn't you, Jeffrey?
The underneath official didn't see it. As John Drake, the trail official, had to make the call a little late, but still made the call as he had to make it.
Here's a drive put up and missed, and then we get an over-the-back call against West Jessamine. Tell you what, West Jessamine's offense coming alive here in the third quarter. As in this third quarter, they have scored 12 points.
And it was about 8 of them was in a row.
Seems like it should have been more than that, though.
That's how many I counted up to make sure, Gary Dick. I was beginning to doubt myself after your question there.
Here it comes into Gregory. Gregory puts it up in close. Good. Good pass from Wesley Dick to Jacob Gregory. And it's a 45-29 lead now for the Colts. Here is a nice pass inside to Johnson. He misses a shot. Battle for the rebound. Sexton had it and then lost it. The ball goes out of bounds off of West Jessamine. And the Cardinals take over with 3:44 to play, trailing by 16.
Wayne County with the break there as that ball went sailing out of bounds. And it's going to be into Gregory. Gregory's going to get the trap.
He gets it over to Dick. Dick's going to drive it down, sideline, out to the top of Sexton. Wayne County sets the offense going against a man-to-man defense. Sexton's going to drive into the paint, and he is hand-checked by Trevor Gray. And that will be the 5th team foul against West Jessamine. Wayne County, that'll be 3 on Gray. Wayne County has not, correction, that's 4 on Gray. Wayne County has yet to foul in this quarter, Jeffrey, and I'm not sure that's a good thing for Wayne County because
that means they're throwing it away before they can foul us, and that's not a good thing. You're right.
Goes into Sexton. Sexton spins, shoots in close, and makes it. Good muscle move right there by Sexton. Wayne County on somewhat of a run right now. Here comes the Colts. It's bounced down to Johnson. Johnson goes out top, and now they set the offense. Out it comes to Spann. Spann's going to work it in, work off the screen, gets by Allen, drives in, shoots a high archer up, no good. Put back, though, put up and in there by Brian Johnson. And Wayne County turns it over. Not sure what happened there. I was looking at the score, Jeffrey. What happened on that play?
Out of bounds to West Jessamine, as no one evidently touched it. But I don't know. I guess on the inbounds, that'd be probably WK on the inbound pass, I would say. We're guessing. You at home know.
If you're watching TV.
If you're watching TV, you at home know.
Oh, 5 seconds is the call against West Jessamine, and that was pretty quick.
WK's coming out of the game. I would assume that would have been him. Our guess may have been correct.
Here comes Wayne County, trailing at 47-31, 2:58 to play in the third quarter. They try to set it, get it into Sexton. And it's going to come into Steven Sexton. He's double-teamed. Foul, no call. Steal. Here's Spann up and in. Thought that Sexton got hacked on the arm, but he didn't get... The call was not forthcoming. He's going to dribble through traffic, and now he is fouled. And who will that Colt foul be against? Number 5. That is on Michael Spann. How do you think that West Jessamine feels about getting out of the 11th region, getting out of away from the Lexington schools and coming down, playing the 12th region?
They're probably a happy bunch of people. As not to say there's no talent in the 12th, just not as much as year in, year out as in the 11th with all those Lexington schools.
Here's Dick with it. Almost loses it. Needs some help. Bounces it to Decker. Decker's going to drive. His baseline jumper short. Rebound comes down to Johnson. Johnson in a hurry. Johnson all the way down. Bounces it out of bounds. As that was just a great pass to Danny Brown. As Danny Brown took his eye off the basket. Lost it out of bounds. Timeout is called by Wayne County. 49-31. Cardinals trail the Colts. 2:24 to play in the third. We'll take a minute and be right back with more on Z93.
Around here, F&H Drugs is the store that does a little more. F&H is the neighborhood drug store that has more to offer in merchandise and values, gives more to its customers in service with a smile. F&H Drugs saves you time at the checkout, and they'll even deliver your doctor's prescriptions if necessary. Serving you better is F&H Drugs' first priority. Discover the difference doing more makes on North Main. F&H Drugs.
Time matters during an emergency. Hello, this is Pat Brinson, Administrator at Wayne County Hospital, reminding you that Wayne County Hospital stands ready to assist you and your family during an emergency. With our 24-hour physician-staffed emergency department, we're ready to meet your needs. Quality care, close to home. When time matters, emergency services at Wayne County Hospital.
It's 8 o'clock on WMKZ, Monticello, Somerset, Z93 Country.
Z93 Sports.
Sexton has it. He is trapped in backcourt, tries to dribble out of it. He goes down and he throws it away. And he goes to Johnson. Johnson running a layup and he walks with the basketball. Correction, that was Brooks that walked with the basketball. Wayne County struggling right now with this pressure. Here comes the Sexton. Sexton's going to dribble through the pressure as he brings it down the right side, and he is fouled, and that will be a 1-and-1 for Steven Sexton. I'm sure that young man will be a tired man tonight as he carries this team, has to handle the ball a lot, and, carries the load offensively for Wayne County, averaging almost 24 points per game. Tonight, how many points does Sexton have?
Got 12 points on the night.
Looking for 13 and 14 as he hits the first free throw.
13 and 14. 13 of 14.
I said he's looking for points 13 and 14.
He'll go up there for the second, and it's Renzo there.
Who's got the rebound for Wayne County? Dick gets in, and he is fouled, I believe, or Wayne County on the end line.
Actually, I think Thane was on the end line, and Dick was on the playing floor, and when Thane touched it, that'd go back to Wayne County. So Wayne County gets an opportunity there, and it's going to be a foul off the pick against number 33, and that's Coker. And that's going to be his second. That's not a hard call to make, as there's only two guys there, and one fights through the pick. You're going to get called for that if you attempt that.
One thing about this Wayne County Cardinal team, nobody's in any foul trouble. They only committed, I believe, 4 team fouls in the first half, and they have yet to commit a foul at all here in the second half with 2:06 to play in the third quarter.
You can say that's playing smart, or you could say maybe you'd like to see a few fouls. Some hand checks out front, or going for some steals, of some of those type plays. If Steven Sexton goes up and nails the first one, he'll have 2. 49-33 your score, 2:06 to play here in the third quarter.
Sexton gets point number 15 on the roll, 49-34. Cardinals are pressing. We'll see if they can get a turnover out of this. Here it comes down to Johnson. Johnson goes ahead to Fane. Fane's going to take a long three, and he misses it. Who's got the rebound? Wes Jessamine. Bounced inside nicely, up and in for Wes Jessamine. Putting it in was Fane. Here comes Sexton with it for Wayne County to Dick. Dick has it. He looks for Gruffing. Throws it into Guffey, goes right through his hands out of bounds. Or actually to a West Jessamine player. Here's a running shot put up and missed. Guffey battles for the rebound, can't get it. Dished inside low for a 3 put up by Brooks. Yes, and it makes it a 54-34 lead now for West Jessamine. Here comes Dick. He crosses the timeline. He's going to run the point right now. He's going to drive in, gets it over to Gregory. Gregory on the left side. He's behind the back dribble. Gets it to Sexton. Sexton almost dribbled it out of bounds. He's double-teamed. Gets it to Gregory. Gregory has it over to Dick. Dick inside to Decker, and then it's stolen away by Brooks. Brooks going to run it down, drives in, puts it up. Good for Brooks. 56-34, the lead for West Jessamine. Here comes Sexton. Sexton drives it down, shoots a long three. Good for Steven Sexton. 56-37. Sexton gets his 18th point. Now down with it comes Brown. Brown dribbles it out, and it looks like West Jessamine may go for the last shot of the quarter, enjoying a 19-point lead.
19-point lead, and since the first 2 or 3 minutes here of the third quarter, West Jessamine has never looked back. Just got on a roll offensively and caused a lot of turnovers and stretched that lead out, and that's where we're at right now. 56-37. West Jessamine going to try to hold it here for the last shot. Down to 12 seconds.
Out it comes on the side. Comes out to Brown. Brown has it. Brown's going to drive all the way through. Brown's running right up and in, and he is fouled by Drew Guffey, and that's the first foul of the quarter for Wayne County. with 4.5 seconds to play.
If you're Wayne County and you're going to commit that foul, you've got to hammer them. You can't just lightly tap them there. You've got to either hammer them or make the block or let it go uncontested. But certainly you want to get a good hard foul there if you're going to give a wide open layup, not a three-point play. That'll send to the line Johnson. He'll be up there for one.
Free throw is good for Johnson. Wayne County only has 4.5 seconds. Here comes Sexton in a hurry. Shoots the long from three-quarter length. It's just short. And that ends the third quarter of play. Wayne County trails West Jessamine 59-37. We'll take a minute break and come back with more on Community Telecom and Z93.
Sometimes it just happens. You can't avoid being in a fender bender, but don't despair. Just call the Doc. Doc's Auto Sales, located on Burton Drive behind K&P Grocery. Manager James Price is there to help. Doc's offers major and minor body repair, glass replacement, quality paint jobs, and they specialize in insurance estimates. For the best frame and body work and glass replacement, it's Doc's Auto Sales. Call 340-0003, Doc's Auto Sales. We all know how important it is to change our engine oil on a regular basis. The same is true for your transmission, too. At M&T Quick Oil, they can change your transmission fluid and filter at the same time you're getting your oil changed, keeping your car in top-notch condition. And while you're there, be sure to have them check your wiper blades to make sure you don't get caught out in the rain unequipped. And remember the car wash, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 3. Gift certificates also available at M&T Quick Oil on Columbia Avenue.
Z93 Sports.
Back at Wayne County High School, 59-37 your score. West Jessamine has pulled away here in the third quarter of play as they outscore Wayne County big in the third, and they have the lead 59-37. It'll be West Jessamine ball to start this fourth and final quarter of play.
Here is Farrell that is checked into the game. In it goes now to Johnson. He puts it up, misses it, and rebound fought for. Wayne County comes down with it after the offensive putback by West Jessamine. No good. Steven Sexton on the dribble drive. Drives into the paint. Shoots a tough shot in close. No good. He is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. 7:35 to play in the ball game. A comfortable lead for the Colts at 59-37.
Chris called for the foul. Here's second. And Sexton will go to the line. Try to add to his total. He has 18 on the night. Make that 19.
Problem now for Wayne County is Sexton doing basically all of the scoring here in the second half, as he had most of the points for Wayne County in the second half as he makes the second one.
Wayne County are very they struggle at the free throw line, Gary. I was looking at all the free throw percentages. As we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout also. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball here on Z93.
The champion of everyday low prices, Save-A-Lot, has got these great savings today. It's J. Higgs potato chips for 79 cents. Morning Jim's Frosty Flakes, $1.79. How about Panner peanut butter, 18-ounce jars, $1.39. And C.R. Daniels pork and beans, just 33 cents a can. This week at Save-A-Lot.
Let you in on a good buy.
Save today at Save-A-Lot.
Wayne County Schools, excellence in performance, academics, sports, music, the list goes on. The staff at Wayne County Schools are proud to offer their students new and exciting opportunities beginning at early ages. The Wayne County Schools also encourages parent involvement. Parents are their children's first and best teachers. If you haven't yet, you should discover the Wayne County school system. And good luck this season to the Wayne County Cards.
Z93 Sports.
West Jessamine comes down. They beat the Wayne County pressure. It comes down to Chris. He shoots a shot, misses it, but he is fouled by Cody Decker. Decker picks up his fourth personal foul. Chris will go to the line to shoot two free throws. Chris makes the first one. Only 5 fouls have been called against Wayne County. Decker has 4 of those 5 fouls. The other foul was committed by Drew Guffey.
Talking about free throws for Wayne County, they're having trouble from the free throw line this year, as Sexton shoots 75, Wells 71, and everybody else is 50 or less. So certainly need to improve in that area as the year progresses.
Rebounding comes down to Wayne County. Sexton on the drive. Sexton acrobatic shot up and in for Sexton. as he just schooled Stephen Brooks that time to lay it in. Wayne County gets it down under 20, 60-41, 7:20 to play.
Nice job by W.K. Allen coming out with the rebound and taking the one dribble and then getting it out to Sexton and helping create that. Sexton will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Sexton's free throw is good. 60-42. Wayne County trying to stay respectable in this game. Here on the drive comes Spain. Stolen away by Wayne County. Here is Allen. Allen shot up and he misses it, but he is fouled. And he will go to the line to shoot two.
Nice job. W.K. Allen was there on the reverse dribble and got the steal and took it back down. Now he'll have an opportunity to get in the books here as he's scoreless on the night. He'll have 2 free throws.
3 starters going to check back in for West Jessamine after this first free throw attempt by W.K. Allen. Allen looking for his first points of the night. Had 17 in his finest offensive performance last night. Looking for his first points. This one won't go for W.K. Allen. Here, back into the game, comes Johnson, Bray, or
Span.
Yeah, Gray and Span. 3 of the main men for the Colts.
Very impressive West Jessamine team. I think I'm most impressed with Span. I think he makes them click, makes them offensively and defensively. I think he's a very nice guard. And he certainly has played well.
Allen missed the second free throw, but Steven Sexton waves in and gets the rebound. Sexton having a good offensive night, especially after the first quarter. He drives in, shots up, no good. Tumbles hard to the floor. He is fouled, and that foul is going to go against Michael Span. Actually, it goes against 4. That is
Chris, and that'll be his third. Sexton will go back to the line where he'll get 2. 7 minutes to play here in the basketball game. We're in semifinal action of the Monticello Bank Tournament. It's 60-42. Wayne County trails West Jessamine.
Coming up later on tonight at 9 o'clock, Warren Central will play Pulaski Southwestern. That should be a good contest. Hopefully a lot of the fans will stick around for that game, or if you've had an earlier engagement tonight and you're listening to us driving around or just watching TV on Community Telecom, come on down and watch a pretty good high school game. Warren Central, they won a state title last year, and they will be playing Pulaski Southwestern, who put 113 points on the board last night. Sexton makes the first, makes the second. Wayne County within 16 at 60-44, 7 minutes exactly. Wayne County still trying to put pressure on West Jessamine. Here's Span with it. Span very quick with the basketball, throws it ahead to Gray. Gray's going to drive in against Decker, puts it up, and makes it. Decker had to back off just a little bit with those 4 personal fouls. West Jessamine at times makes it look easy driving through Wayne County's press. Here is Sexton. Sexton to Wells. Wells drives in, kicks it out to Gregory. Gregory's open for 3, and he's going to drive in, and shot is blocked, loses the ball. Here on the drive comes Jessamine. Up and in for West Jessamine's Brown. Brown has had a pretty good scoring second half.
He has scored 6 points here in the second half.
Here drives Wells. Wells stops, shoots it from the baseline, no good, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This West Jessamine team can afford to be physical because they're so deep.
They're very deep, and they also have a 20-point lead. When you know those 2 things together, you can be aggressive. It's not like the game is game is not in jeopardy here, as they're able to be aggressive and try to get those steals and create. There's a little moisture on the floor. And when we get back to action, which is right now, Dustin Wells will be shooting 2 as he is fouled on a 2-point goal.
Wells is a good free throw shooter. You talk about Wayne County struggling from the line, a lot of their players. Wells is shooting at 75%. This free throw is good for Dustin Wells.
Wells with his 4th point on the night.
Stands in for his second attempt. 6:12 to play, and Wayne County trails at 64-45. Second one rims out. Rebound comes down to Brian Johnson. Here's Span. Span drives in, gets it off to Cyril, and it's stolen away by Wayne County. Sexton comes out of the pack with it. Dribbles it down against Span. He's going to be double teamed and almost thrown away, but Gregory gets it. Gregory between the back dribble. Now he's going to take it left side cutoff, gets it to Sexton. Sexton's long 3, rims out. Battle for the rebound down to Allen. Allen turnaround jumper is good for W.K. Allen. Allen gets his first 2 points of the night. Here it's bounced down to Span. Fan on the dribble drive. Drives it all the way down, shoots it up, misses it. Allen with the rebound. Allen clears it off to Steven Sexton. Sexton drives all the way in. Left-hand layup, good for Steven Sexton. 64-49. This is as close as Wayne County's been in a while. And we're getting the scoring total for Sexton.
27 points on the night for Sexton. He's really turned on here in these third and fourth quarters. Has done a nice job avoiding the double teams and getting some good shots. As 49-64. 5:07 left to play here. And West Jessamine is pulling it back out. Trying to stretch Wayne County's defense out.
Here on the drive goes Johnson. Johnson shoots it. No good. He is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that foul is going to go against Wayne County's W.K. Allen. 4:58 to play. 64-49. Cardinals trail the Colts.
It's going to be... Going to the line will be Johnson. He is 1 of 1 from the line thus far tonight. And first one's up, and it's off there.
A little hard. And the sub's going to come into the game. It'll be Stephen Brooks, 5'10 junior, and he is going to replace number 2, John Serrell. 64-49. Cardinals, it's been uphill for the Cardinals this entire night. Second free throw is good for Johnson. Pass comes in to Sexton. Sexton double team. Look for help. Throws it along to Decker. Decker is going to drive in, gets it over to Wells, and it's lost out of bounds. Wells is the last man to touch it. And just good pressure put on there by Johnson.
Just once again, got to be more deliberate. You got to make a decision quicker. And Wayne County with the turnover there as West Jessamine will come the other way.
Here is the pass, comes out to Johnson. West Jessamine had a pretty open baseline jumper from Brown. He wouldn't take it. Here's Brown working with the basketball now. Danny Brown, the senior, gets it to Gray. Gray's had kind of a quiet game since the first couple of minutes in the contest. 2 points for Gray. I remember last night he had a good scoring game.
At 10 points on the night thus far. And that could be, nope, off there. He took the 3, but it is no good.
Here comes Sexton down, over to Wells. Wells spots for the 3, too strong. Who's got the rebound? West Jessamine. And W.K. Allen commits the foul as went for the steal against Gray.
Now it's going to be 65-49 your score. County trails by 16. It's West Jessamine basketball. As Wayne County going to try a little trap here, spin and gets it to a wide open Brown for an easy deuce.
And timeout is called by, I believe, West Jessamine. 67-49, 3:48 to play. We'll take a minute and come back with more high school basketball on Z93.
At South Creek Medical Center, you will find only top-notch physicians, physical therapists, and pharmacists. South Creek Medical can give you the care and technology other physician offices can't. South Creek Medical Center offers Monticello Medical, South Creek Pharmacy, and Monticello Physical Therapy. You can find South Creek Medical Center on South Creek Drive off Highway 90. South Creek Medical Center, a facility who cares. When trouble strikes, don't you want an insurance agent that has fast and reliable service? At Upchurch Insurance, that is the kind of service you will receive. Upchurch Insurance offers a full line of insurance policies. From life insurance to automobile insurance, Upchurch Insurance is the place for you. When you're in a bind, let Upchurch Insurance help you. They're a hometown company with hometown pride. Call the knowledgeable staff at Upchurch Insurance at 348-9585.
Z93 Sports.
W.K. Allen to inbounds for Wayne County. Cardinals trail it by 18. It's been a double-digit lead for West Jessamine throughout the entire game. W.K. Allen over in the corner to Wells. Wells fakes the 3, doesn't take it. Dribbles out top, now dribbles down the baseline and steps on the baseline, out of bounds. Good pressure defense there by Joey Sidorenko. Joey Sidorenko is good pressure defense.
Joey's in the game.
Here is long 2 put up and in by Brooks. In it comes to Sexton now. 69-49, 20-point lead. Sexton's played a whale of a game, and he is fouled as he tries to split the double team, and he is held by Coker. Coker picks up foul number 3. Back to the foul situation for Wayne County. We've talked about a little bit about this. They've committed a total of 7 fouls in the game, and the game is, I guess you could say, over 7/8 over with. So I think what Wayne County's done, though, is they've laid back on defense because West Jessamine, the quicker team, they've laid back on defense, and they haven't really put a whole lot of pressure anywhere on the Colts.
So have a hard time catching Spann. If you're going to foul him, you got to catch him, and he's a quick individual. And a couple times I think we'd have liked to have fouled him when he was running down the lane dishing it off, but just couldn't get a hold of him. So
2 free throws are made by Sexton. Jeffrey's having a sneezing attack here, so I'll try to take it here. West Jessamine having a little trouble getting across the line, and they don't. That is one of the rare turnovers Wayne County has forced West Jessamine into. And it will go back to the Cardinals. 3:08 to play. Pretty academic right now. Who will win this contest? West Jessamine been in control since the end of the first half.
First quarter, Wayne County right there. Most of the second quarter, and they pull away by 11 there at the end the half.
Here's a steal, and a foul is going to be called against Sexton. It looked as if Zach Spain was trying to dunk the ball. Sexton got in there to get a hand on him, and that is Stephen Sexton's first.
Sexton looks like got a whole lot of ball there too. Must have been some body, as it's going to not be on the shot. I think
You're kidding.
They're going to call it out on the floor, and that had to be where it was at because it wasn't during the shot. I mean, they had to call it for a body. But still, you would think it had to be during the shot at the time the whistle was blown, but it's West Jessamine ball, half court.
I thought he was definitely fouled on the shot attempt. Here's Sexton going for the steal, and the ball is loose on the floor. Wayne County can't come up with it, and then Sexton bumps his man trying for another steal. That is Sidorenko. I like the sound of that. I think I've got this one correct. I struggle with Kaluba, but I think I've got Sidorenko okay.
Oh, Sidorenko. Common name here in Wayne County. Only tonight, as West Jessamine will have it in the half court. Wayne County trails it by 18. West Jessamine has the basketball. Only 2:40 left to play here in the basketball game.
Wayne County trying to trap, not really getting anything done here out their trap. It's West Jessamine running a little clock. Here coming out top with it is Schuler, and now they get it out top to Sidorenko. Sidorenko is going to throw a high pass that's fielded by Schuler. A lot of dribbling right now. Not understanding why West Jessamine wouldn't go for a shot here with their second unit in here. Get them in some offensive groove. All right, here on drive goes Sidorenko up and in as he drove through 2 Wayne County Cardinal defenders. And it makes it a 71-51 lead for the Colts. Here comes Sexton. He drives down, stops, shoots it. High archer shot's no good. Wesley Dick with the rebound, up with left hand, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in for Wesley Dick. 1:40 to play, 71-53. Cardinals trail it. Here's Sidorenko, and he is fouled. No, he walked. There was tons of contact right there. Dick and Allen had him in a vice grip. A lot of contact, but they get him for the walk.
We'll go back to Wayne County as some more people off the bench for West Jessamine. 1:35 to play. Wayne County trails at 71-53. Wayne County basketball.
They bounce it into Sexton. Sexton spins. He puts it up, misses it, but he is fouled, and he will shoot 2. 1:30 to play.
That foul is going to go against JoJo. He'll send Sexton to the line. He'll shoot 2.
JoJo Kaluba picks up the foul. JoJo. Sexton, great offensive night for Stephen Sexton.
He's done most of the night, been double and triple team. Started out a little rusty, start the game out just a little off his game, but certainly come around in the second half of play and there in the second quarter also.
Quarter and Perkins have checked in for Wayne County. Gregory and Decker go out. Sexton misses the second free throw attempt. Battle for the rebound, and it comes down to the Colts. And the Colts are going to go on the attack. Here is a baseball pass. It's fielded down at the 20-yard line. Excuse me, it was the 20-yard line. It was fielded over on the sideline. Here's a long three put up. It's short. Sexton gets the rebound and having trouble coming up with it. He brings it down court. Over it comes to Perkins. Perkins with an NBA three. No good. Who's got the rebound? It's the tie-up, and it will be Cardinal basketball. Cody Stinson's going to check in for Steven Sexton, and Sexton will get a nice round of applause from the crowd for his efforts tonight, as Sexton had a great game offensively. He finishes with 30. Good night for Steven Sexton. Here's Dick with it. Dick dives best baseline, puts it up in close, no good, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 56 seconds to play. And that foul is going to go against number 23, Blanton.
He's going to send Dick to the line where he's 1 of 2 on the night.
16 players have played for West Jessamine tonight. Dick's free throw is good. 71-55. Wayne County trails it by 16, but it's been uphill all the way tonight for the Cardinals. Dick's second free throw is good. 71-56. They've cut to 15 on a couple of occasions. That's as close as they've gotten. West Jessamine will play in a championship game tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, and they will play the winner of Southwestern and Warren Central. Out it comes to Anthony Opro, and it's total stall right now for West Jessamine. Do you understand this, Jeffrey?
They're taking an easy shot like that one, as they're still cutting and looking to score. They're just not going to shoot the jumper, as Blanton gets 2.
And it's a steal by West Jessamine with 20 seconds to play. And we'll see if the Cardinals apply any defensive pressure to them. Looks like they're not going to, and this game may end with this exact score. At 5 seconds is the call, as that was Sidorenko. Wasn't doing anything, just standing there dribbling, so it goes back to Wayne County.
And there's rules against that. They can't do that.
Here goes Stinson. Stinson drives it down, bounces it to Perkins. Perkins looks for someone. He gets it. No, he's going to shoot it. A long shot rims out, and that ends the basketball game as Wayne County loses to West Jessamine as they win over Wayne County. Final score is 73-56. We will take a 2-minute break, come back and wrap this one up. You are listening to Wayne County Cardinal basketball in the Monticello Banking Company H&W Classic on Community Telecom and on Z93. We'll be right back.
When you specialize in one thing for 30 years, you learn to do it right. Cumberland Appliance Center has done nothing but sell and service home appliances and electronics since 1972. We concentrate on doing what we know best and try to do it well. We offer you the most recognized, trusted name, General Electric. We stock the largest display of that appliance from which to choose. When you need a home appliance, come to the neighborhood experts, Cumberland Appliance Center, and get the appliance and service that has brought our customers back time and time for 30 years. GE, Cumberland Appliance Center, brand source, your neighborhood experts.
Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken now announces a new low-carb chicken salad with herb roasted chicken, along with other great low-carb meals on Lee's menu. Also now at Lee's Famous Recipe, 100% beef steak dinner. No matter what kind of hunger you have, Lee's Famous Recipe has the meal to satisfy you. Lee's Famous Recipe is located in the Cumberland Crossing Shopping Center. You can also call Lee's Famous Recipe at 348-5414. Lee's Famous Recipe.
Christmas is at Wayne Auction Furniture and Appliances, and here are some great gift ideas for the loved ones on your list. How about a UK, Wayne County, or Monticello beanbag? They also have a good selection of curios, lamps, and gliders. And at Wayne Auction, it's their annual Lazy Boy Christmas sale. Save $25, $50, up to $100 on all Lazy Boys. They have recliners, sofas, sectionals, and leather living room suits. So stop by today and let them help you with your holiday gift ideas. Wayne Auction Furniture and Appliance, your hometown furniture store, 12 months interest-free with approved credit.
There's always extra special savings waiting for you down every aisle of your low-price leader, Save-A-Lot. Located in the Tradeway in Monticello, Save-A-Lot is serving the citizens with great savings down the meat aisle, the produce aisle, the canned goods, household items, and more. Every department equals savings at the champion of everyday low prices.
Let you in on
proud supporter of local athletes. Save a lot in the Tradeway.
Z93 Sports.
We're back at Wayne County High School, where Wayne County comes up on the short end of the stick here, Gary Dick, 73-56 to Jessamine County Colts, as West Jessamine County Colts. It used to be Jessamine County until they split, and that's something we're going to have to get used to as the Jessamine start 12th region play next year.
Yes, they will, and growing area up there as Lexington continues to expand out to their suburbs, and basically now Nicholasville just kind of a part of the Lexington metro area. A lot of personnel to deal with up there. They had 16 players, brought 16 players down to play in this contest. They all played, and of those 16, probably at least 10 of those played significant minutes, and they contributed. And our hats off to this team. They're a fine veteran team, and they will be, I don't know if they are a force in the 11th region or not, but certainly they can compete with those Lexington schools, and really they gave Wayne County all they wanted tonight, and they just pretty much control this young, inexperienced Wayne County team. But the bright part, let you talk in just a second, the bright part for Wayne County.
Hit it out there, Gary.
Stephen Sexton really had a good game offensively. Really scored over half of his team's points, scored 30 points of his team's 56.
He had 30 points, Gary, and a lot of those come in the second half. Got off to a rough start in the first quarter, but turned on the second quarter, and then, of course, in the third and fourth quarters played well. And Wayne County started out early just cold from the field, and that's just not a good sign if you're a Wayne County fan. That's not what you're looking for. You want Wayne County to get out to a good start and get some confidence built in some of those younger players early in the contest. That was not the case tonight, and then you couple that with the turnovers because of the relentless defense of West Jessamine, and that's how you get a score like that at the end of the game of 73-56.
So West Jessamine will be the first team to advance on to play in the championship of the Monticello Bank H&W Classic, as they will play the winner of Warren Central and Southwestern. Both those teams out on the court warming up right now. That game is scheduled for a 9 o'clock tip-off. This is a good tournament held at a good time of year. You see a lot of the players who used to play at Wayne County come back. A lot of families coming in to visit families still here in Wayne County. They come in and watch this tournament. Let's hope the weather holds off and that real cold front and that bad weather doesn't move in here too early tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night, and get this tournament completed so these teams can get safely back home.
Some of them, like you said, Jessamine County, pretty good trip, so hopefully get those folks home before real bad weather hits. And certainly Wayne County will play tomorrow at 6 o'clock. They'll play the loser of the Southwestern Pulaski and Warren Central game, which is getting ready to take place right here. It's been a lot of basketball here, folks. There's 4 games a day and a lot of good basketball. And people's been in and out of here for all 4 games. So certainly I think everyone's enjoyed the tournament. And it's not over. Tomorrow you'll have the final day of it. And Wayne County... you can't help but believe learns from games like this where they're playing a talented team in West Jessamine, a very quick team. And you could tell in Coach Woods' voice last night when we were talking about this team, he had a lot of concern. Is at this time they're just so much more talented and quicker than we are at this point because of their age and their physical. And we're just younger. You could tell in his voice last night that he was really concerned about tonight's game and thought possibly that this might happen.
I think you are exactly right, but Wayne County just got to learn from this. I tell you what, I think a team, you play a tough schedule, Wayne County plays a tough schedule, you can only get better from that if you don't let confidence become a factor. You know, if you're getting beat fairly soundly and it starts to affect your confidence, then that's the hurt thing. But I think you can learn from playing these better teams. It's what to do and what not to do, and that should benefit Wayne County down the line.
It teaches you to be aggressive. When you play a team like this, you can't hold the ball out in front of you. You can't make a dribble and not go nowhere because they'll make you pay. They're just a very good team, a very quick team, a senior-dominated team. And, it just teaches you down the road that you've got to be aggressive with the basketball on the offensive end and the defensive end. It's just a good learning experience for those younger kids and the older ones also.
Our next sports broadcast will be tomorrow night, as we will have Coaches Night. It will start at 6 o'clock with the Rodney Wood Show. At 6:30, the Tim Powell Show. Tim Powell's up in Lexington, 2-1 at last report in the third tournament. We'll talk to him at 6:30. At 7 o'clock, we'll talk to Gary Abbott. Gary Abbott's team undefeated so far on the young season, and Eric Criswell will be talking to him. And then Marla Kelts at 7:30. And the Lady Trojans, I think, are playing in a tournament over in Russell County the first of this week. So lots of basketball around Christmas time. Speaking of Christmas time, Jeffrey Shear, just 4 days away. Last year you got me, I think, about a $5 present. I'd like to see at least a $10 present out of you this year. You think you can manage that?
I was thinking about some type of Christmas gift for you, and a few items come up, and things to be wishful for or to wish for, and I thought about hair for you. Wish for hair, but then I thought, no,
$10.
No, that's more of a Christmas miracle instead of a Christmas gift. That would be a Christmas miracle. And that may be a little much, as I may have used up all my miracles. I may have used up all my good things this year, so maybe next year I'll wish that for you.
I'll still say Merry Christmas to you and your family, and I hope it's a great one for you and for all of our viewers and our listeners.
Certainly up on us quickly, and a Merry Christmas to everyone out there, and certainly appreciate the sports team here at Z93. Dallas back at Studio Control. Shane Blevins, a welcomed addition to Z93 this year, and of course Gary Dick, the veteran, who takes ribbing well as I do. As if you listen to many of our telecast or our broadcasts, you know that he's trying to get down on my level because he's trying to get back at me before we get off the air.
All right, well, enough jocularity, I guess you could say. Wayne County, of course, will learn from this game, try to move on. They have a game tomorrow night, and it'll be a good test to see how they bounce back as they will play the loser of Warren Central and Southwestern. We encourage all the fans to come down and watch the game. This won't be a broadcast game. It'll be coaches' night tomorrow night. Certainly we encourage all the fans to come down and support these teams, especially support the Cardinals.
Certainly so, and a lot of games going on tomorrow. If you're not doing anything, come around, watch a lot of good basketball. Certainly all these teams are still alive and playing, and a good crowd to be appreciated.
That pretty much wraps it up from the Wayne County High School gym, where Wayne County loses to West Jessamine. That final score is 73-56. Our thanks to Dale Hancock with Community Telecom, Tim Withers and his staff, who does a great job filming these basketball games. Thanks also to Dallas Hoskins back at Studio Control. For my partner, Jeffrey Shear, I'm Gary Dick saying good night, everyone.
The proceeding was a presentation of Z93 Sports, proud to bring you coverage of high school sports right here in the Lake Cumberland area. Keep it tuned to Z93 for the latest in sports action. Right now, we get you back into our regular scheduled programming already in progress.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Well, I don't give a dang about nothing. I'm singing and bling-blinging while the girls are drinking. Long necks down, and I wouldn't trade old Leroy or my Chevrolet for your Escalade or your Freak Parade. I'm the only John Wayne left in this town.